Yeah. You know what? Before I forget, because people always tell me this, but I usually forget. They say this at the beginning of the video, not at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna say it right now. Hey, we sometimes get 800 to 900 views, but we have no likes. Come on, man. At the beginning of the video, just press a like and then you continue watching. It's not going to take you more than 1 second to do that. If it is normal, okay, if we get 500 views, let's get 500 likes. Okay, like, it's a simple thing. You start watching, click that like button. Okay, your help is highly appreciated. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, let's get it. But yeah, the coffee smells good. Okay, let's set this down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. Yeah. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. Oh my God. Oh man, I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you. From Peaches Magicians, man, that guy is a genius. You know, you know what? Everybody keeps falling for it. But well, it's up to you, right? Like I said, I'm not your financial advisor. You're free to do whatever you like with your money, right? But hey, we're gonna look at the 24 hours market performance, and right after that, we will check out prices in details. And once we're done with that, we will look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, okay, before we get into the videos, I know this guy who left this comment. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. I can pronounce your name correctly, and I'm sorry if I say it wrong. It says this comment right here, please. This guy. Okay, this comment. Hernalvia Estrada 5671. Okay, if you left this comment, please, I would like to talk to you in person. I mean, like in private. Go into the bio, into my bio on this YouTube channel. You will find a link to my X account. Just send me a message. I left you a reply right there. Like, send me a private message. Just say hi or hello or something. That's the only way you can reach me. But please, it's important. Just get in touch with me, all right? Anyways, thank you for being part of my millionaire journey. So please, once you watch this, get into my bio. You will see my X account that will lead you to, we usually call it Twitter. I'm going to say it in Spanish because I think you say you live in Cuba. Por favor, que usted se me vaya ahí. Hay un enlace que te llevará a mi cuenta de Twitter o mi cuenta de X. Mándame un mensaje privado, por favor. Es muy urgente, me gustaría hablar con usted. Okay? But anyways, yeah. Now that we got that over, y'all like my workshop? Y'all like that? Anyways, yeah, it's been time after time that we talk about it on this channel, right? I tell you, money is not gonna trickle down. People seems to think I am, I don't know, that I'm pulling ideas out of my ass. I think, like, and I keep telling you that. Okay, it was beautiful when we learned that, you know what? Now the regulations are going to happen into crypto. You don't have to hide your crypto anymore. Now you can transact your crypto in an open manner. You can do anything you want. When that happened, I remember in this channel telling you, it's a double-edged sword. It can cut in either direction. What we don't know is how it's going to reach, how it is going to react with the market conditions, right? I remember talking about it on this channel. Some people said, yeah, I was delusional. Maybe I was just praying for them Bitcoin, or maybe I was doing this and that. And I kept telling you, now the governments the big money, the market makers, my grandma, Uncle D, every motherfucker in this planet now knows how to fit their hands in that cookie jar. Okay? The problem here is going to be whose hands can grab more of those cookies. You understand? You don't. If you don't get what I'm talking about, okay. ETFs, for example. ETFs are good in one way, but they are worse in another way. They are good because now big money can come in. Okay. You will be scared if I look on the left. I mean on my right from time to time because Barcelona is playing, and I'm wishing those guys can lose. But anyway, going back to the topic. ETFs, okay, like I said, they are good, but they are worse on another side. Good in what way? They bring in money from institutions. They bring in money from big players. They come in, okay. But now you have to understand something. If somebody puts in $2 million at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is at let's say 100,000. If Bitcoin goes to 115,000, that person would make an insane amount of money. An insane, and they can pull it out anytime. It's not like you and me who can only. Those of you who are trying to get in, and this is another reason why I keep telling you, if you didn't get in on Bitcoin at less than 10 grand, stay away from it because it's now an exit liquidity for the people. All right, so you don't get it. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, if we go to my calculator, let me bring my calculator out. I like to show you with facts. Let's just say a millionaire comes in and they put in at this let's say at 100,000. We're going to take 100,000 or $98,000 Bitcoin. Okay, they put in $2 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, divide that by 98,000. 98. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 98,000. They get 20 Bitcoins. That's what they get. Now imagine Bitcoin goes up to 125 like it did, times $125,000. You see, they have made $500,000 in profits. You see what I'm talking about? Look at how much money they just made by a little. So big money is the only one that is going to do this. Okay, so even let's divide this. Let's put it back. 125,000. Okay, let's imagine Bitcoin goes up to 160 or 170. Let's say 160,000, like I usually say I think it will go 160. 1, 2, 3. See, they have made $1.2 million in profits. What do you think they're going to do? They're not going to keep it there. They are going to take their money out. That is why when you look at Grayscale, you look at BlackRock, all of them, just look at the inflow versus outflow of money on the ETFs. ETFs are selling off like crazy. It's not because of the bear market, but because they made a lot of money. When they announced ETFs, the ETFs were now live on Bitcoin. Bitcoin was sitting at $64,000, right? So with the same principle, look at that. Let's say you put in those guys, the inflows that we saw coming in were $7-8 million, I think it was. So just giving you a little idea, $8 million, okay, divided by 64,000, they get 125 Bitcoins. Bitcoin goes up to $125,000. See? Look at that. That is something that is a lot of people are not watching, okay? So they have made $15 million. Take away your original. They're going home with crazy amount of money. So if you take away your original $8 million, they are going with $7.6 million. That is an insane amount of profits. And that's exactly what's happening now. Those ETFs are taking profits like crazy. Again, it does not mean that the bull run is over with. No. Now the big money can manipulate the market as ever they want. That is what I was trying to tell people when Bitcoin was sitting less than 64,000. And I was telling you, before the big money came in, they couldn't manipulate the market like they're doing right now. Now they're in, you see, Did you see what I was telling you about? And all that goes on in a line with what I've always told you. I made a video not too long ago when I told you Kaspa, Quant, and Cash in that order. Why do you think they're holding? Because money is going out of Bitcoin and it's not trickling down to Ethereum or any of, no. Everything is bleeding because Ethereum is going through the same thing. Those ETFs and whatever is bleeding. Where do you think the money is going to? Everybody is anticipating that the economy is resetting, and that is why I always tell you in this channel, this run is different. Everything is going to be leaning and depending on the macro economy. People are sitting on their cash because, trust me, they keep kicking it down the line. They keep kicking cash. I mean, like, oh yeah, with the recession is coming, but no, it's not. Okay, now we're having inflation. No, it's not. Now we're having an economic crash. No, we're not. They keep kicking that can down the line. And those of them that know something, they are holding on to their cash. Because like I told you, me, I don't care because it's a 10-year plan. Whether the price goes down stocks or goes up, I don't care. I buy it anyways. And the same thing I'm teaching my son. That's why you see on our Acorn account that you guys are following me with, you will understand. That's why it don't matter. I keep telling him every Monday, buy stocks, buy bonds. I don't care what the price is, because on a larger scale, the stock market is always going up. It has a little downwards and blah 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 is happening. But in this situation, everybody and their grandmama is getting ready for this mega crash, which might happen probably at the beginning of next year, or maybe towards the first quarter of next year. That's what everybody's getting ready with, and that's why I keep telling you. Despite the fact that Bitcoin is going down now, the bull run is not over with. Most people that bought spot Bitcoins, they bought it at the 100,000, the big money. That's where they bought it. So they are going to push it. And I don't see them pushing it just to break even. I don't see that. I see them pushing it to make profit. Just like I just showed you. If somebody put in $1 million at 100K, by the time it gets to 160, 170,000, they have made a lot of money. They will take it out. That's what will happen. So I'm watching, and you should do the same. You should do the same. Watch. What you cannot sleep on, for example, I don't know what your idea is on Kaspa or on Quant. Those are the two must-have in my portfolio. I'm not your financial advisor. I cannot tell you to go and either buy this or don't buy this. All I'm doing is wink wink. Hey, look at there, Quanti. Wink wink. Look at there, Kaspa. That's what I'm saying. Because again, everything is just falling in place like dominoes. Everything. You see Kaspa, they have started again. Oh, there's a video today or day before yesterday. You guys have already seen it, of this Hong Kong. They are coming up with probably $500 to $1 billion trying to create a fund, an ETF or whatever for Kaspa. And Kaspa is still not done yet. It's just developing. Now you started to see people realize, like, okay, Bitcoin is done for. For us to try to get money in there, I think we are late, because BlackRock and everybody else, their grandmama, they already have a head start on it. So you see, Kaspa is the one that people look at, and when they check all the boxes, they come to the same conclusion. Like I have been telling you guys for months now, Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. It don't matter what you tell me. Kaspa is doing what Bitcoin was created for, and every other person that came after that, let's call it Solana, the Crashilandia, the Hackilandia, even the Raccoon, they tried to solve the problem that Bitcoin could not solve. Now Kaspa comes in, and Kaspa is solving that problem. So it's going to take a while. Yeah, it is. It took Bitcoin, what, 15 years? For institutions to finally notice Bitcoin, it took it 15 years. But that is the advantage of Kaspa, because when Kaspa is coming out, all that hard work, all that this visibility that was clogging everybody from blockchain, block that, crypto, whatever you want to call it, has already been cleared. It has already been cleared. And now you see Kaspa is just going to walk on that road when the pavement has already been made for it. It won't take that long before people start to realize, like, okay, Bitcoin is full of crap. Therefore, if you did not get into Bitcoin, like I told you, stay away from it. The hype is still there, of course. It is still there, because if you check it, the Clarity Act, it passed, but I don't think it went in effect yet. And then you have the beautiful bill coming up. So people are still going to try to get in there. Big money, like I said, big money gets in, they're going to make that money. I don't know about you, but this is my millionaire journey. You understand? Excuse me. This is my millionaire journey. We are not here to make $2,000 or $3,000. That's some kind of bullshit. No, we're here to make 150. I mean, like, we're here to make anything 20, 50, $100,000. That's what we're here for. Because again, I don't know what your game plan is, but my game plan in the next 5 years, I do not want to work for nobody. I want to do it myself, me and my kids. That's what I want to do. Not for anybody. Run my own businesses. But yeah, if you start looking at it that way, Kaspa, for example, when you get a chance, just research VProgs. Research it, or just listen to what developers are talking about VProgs. You will see what I'm telling you is like Kaspa is going to be an everybody to the places that you don't even remember, you don't even think it will be. Bitcoin has a lot of issues, and those issues they will become very visible when Kaspa starts to run those VProgs. You will see. And yet people are sitting here looking at it. Oh yeah, it went up to 6.5. Now it's back down to 5 cents. So pack your bags. Pack your bags. It's time for you to accumulate, because this opportunity is not going to stay for long. The more you cry, time is going by, and the development is taking place, taking. Very soon, you will hear Igra Lab releasing their mainnet. Did you check on what you call it? Do you check on the Toro TVL lately? You see how it is climbing? Did you check on the number of nodes? Kaspa has passed 1,000 nodes. This is the fastest crypto, the growth that we've ever seen. Smart contract went live on Casplex just a couple of months ago, and we have already passed Litecoins in the number of nodes. So it took Litecoin 15 years. 15 years. That's the craziest part of it. Then for Kaspa, just a couple of months. The number of transactions, you can see it. It takes Bitcoin a whole cycle to complete less than 150 million. Now Kaspa is achieving 150 million transactions in 24 hours. See, they're getting ready. The development things they're doing, getting ready for where the money is. And like I usually say, follow the money. If you follow the money, you're going to make a lot of money. That's what you got to do. Don't chase it, follow it. For example, Warren Buffett right now, who is my favorite person when it comes to investment, that guy is sitting on billions and billions on cash reserves. And I'm like, why is his company sitting on this? Guess what? I'm going to take my little 1 cent and I'm going to sit on my little 1 cent too. Let's see. If whatever stocks that he buys, I am going to put my 1 cent on it. I'm going to put it. And most people don't even think about it that way, but that's me. Like, for example, those that are responsible for Ice River, they just opened their stock market. They are now public traded stocks. What did I do? I started buying those things, because right now it might not make any sense, but in the future it will. Why am I thinking that putting money on that is going to make me a lot of money? Excuse me. What thing is going to make me a lot of money? Because when you start to think of it, Kaspa is going for everyday transactions. And everyday transaction, people are going to start buying those miners just to make passive income. Okay, so the ticker symbol is BGIN. You can find it on Robinhood or whatever you are trading on. I started buying on it. I have like, I think, is it $25 every 2 weeks I'll put in it. I don't care what the price is, I buy. Again, passive income. It is coming. Something that on the Bitcoin side, What will happen to Bitcoin when they've already mined? Let's just say there's only 5% left to be mined, and the mining difficulty is up to the roof. Nobody's going to mine Bitcoin because it's going to be too expensive, and then it will become centralized. On Kaspa, on the other side, that's where the money is. Because let's just say you are running miners at home, that the thing is running 100 blocks per second. You can go solo miner, or you can join a pool. When you join a pool, you're always getting paid. Because again, this daily transaction, which is the point, this is why I think Kaspa is aiming at the daily transaction. Okay, every day you go buy your gas, buy your groceries, pay for rent, do that. The way we see money is about to change. And not only that, if you can't even see it yet, you see when the US said, okay, if you want to have an exchange in the US, you need to show us proof of reserves, right? Those of you who don't understand where this is going, exchanges are linked to banks. Banks hold their treasuries, right? So now they are going to have to buy either US bonds or the US dollar. The US can come today, okay, audit, let me see. And you have to show them, right? So those things, again, if you look at Quant, dealing with the banking system, because exchanges deal with a lot of cryptos. Not one, they can't hold just, let's just say, okay, for me to hold XRP Ledger, I need to deal with Ethereum this, Solana this, blah, blah. That is a lot they have to do to hold all those 10,000 cryptos that are on Earth. But easy if you use the Quant of a ledger. All those links can be put together in one line. Again, that's what I'm telling you. Look at Quant. Because the simple thing on there, for them to use that of a ledger, they have to buy and stake Quant. That's what's going on there. Okay, but on Kaspa's side, you remember the speed of Kaspa, the security, the scalability of Kaspa, that's what is going to put Kaspa at that #1 spot. Everybody keeps saying Bitcoin, and I keep telling you, a time is going to come when Kaspa is going to be the #1 on the crypto option. We're no longer far from it. Maybe you don't see it, maybe you don't believe it, but it's coming. You remember back in the days when you had to carry cash everywhere if you want to buy something, and then what happened? MasterCard, Visa, the credit cards came out. It's the same as money, but the problem there is cash was bulk. You have to carry everywhere. Now you can hold your 10 million or whatever in one card. Did you see? Now you can just swipe it. So evolution happens like that. Now people are complaining about how the banks are working, how the government is working. Kaspa comes in with that speed. Okay, I trust my blockchain more than I trust your bank. Okay, yeah, you have it. As a matter of fact, they've already started working on that Tangent Pay, which now you can spend your crypto. You don't have to, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Now, time is going to come when you don't have to do 10,000 steps for you to spend your crypto. Oh, you close your position. Let's say you are leverage trading. You close your position on leverage. Then you go ahead and then send it to your exchange. And exchange convert it to USDC or USDT. And then that exchange send it to your bank, which is going to take 10 days. And then all that nonsense, Kaspa is going to cut it. Which means from your tangent, you can easily just swipe and buy the car, the house, whatever you want to buy. No more middleman or none of that. You can just take your card, Tangent card, go straight to the store, buy your grocery, pay for your gas, do whatever you're doing, and it's going to be at the same speed as swiping your MasterCard or Visa. This is why I'm telling you, you want to position yourself into those things before everybody and their grandmama does. Okay, you want to do that. So, is that simple, right? You got to find it before everybody else does. That's the hardest part. I'm telling you, that's the hardest part. Because just like we saw Bitcoin do, we saw Solana, Ethereum, all of them, when it went up and then came back down, that is the hardest part. Because then everybody and their grandmama who is looking for green candles, they are running away from it. But if you position yourself before anybody else, yeah, you're going to be watching those fireworks go. And the good thing about Kaspa or even Quant is that those things are about to happen. Not like you look at today and everybody like, yeah, man, 5 cents. And those are the same people. Which when Kaspa was going 20 cents, they were like, oh my God, I wish it could come back down so I can load my bags. Right? Now it came back down. Oh man, it is dead. Oh yeah, he's dead. It's just they're acting like Uncle T, you know. they're acting like Uncle T. Uncle T this morning. I call Uncle T, is like, okay. I try to call him on the normal phone. Uncle T is not answering the phone. I call on the video call. He's not answering. Like, what is going on with Uncle T? So I call Grandma. I'm like, Granny, hey, does anybody go check on Uncle T? Is he still sleeping or something? Grandma like, that's strange. By now, I usually see him making little laps in the backyard since he's talking about losing weight, right? And I say, okay. And Grandma like, I will do that later because I'm still watching my Steve Harvey show. I'm like, okay. So I called again. This time he picked up the phone. And Uncle T goes, yo, Neff, what's up? I said, why are you whispering? And like, because he was holding the phone like this, a little up. I'm like, why are you whispering? Like, hey, shh, don't make too much noise. I don't want Mama to wake up. I said, Grandma is already up. I already called her because he wasn't picking up the phone. They're like, what? Come on, man, you shouldn't do that for me. And he's like, nah, she must still be asleep. She usually wake up a little late on Saturdays and Sundays. And I'm trying to taste a little bit of this cheesecake. I said, cheese what? I thought you was on diet. Uncle T like, nah, man. I'm not eating it. I'm just tasting it. I'm like, how you gonna just tasting it? It's more than three big pieces, and you're holding it almost like, I don't know, in your hand. You're like, okay, don't say nothing. Don't tell Mama. I say, it's too late. Grandma is already standing behind you. When you look behind him, Grandma was already there with a belt. Like, I'm gonna be. So he used to. Now that we know that every time when he thinks that Grandma is sleeping, he would sneak into the kitchen trying to get him some cheesecake. Look at Uncle T. Uncle T was like, Uncle T just trying to eat it real quick. Grandma standing behind him like, unbelievable. I don't think this is going on. Uncle T just like, he's trying to swallow it fast enough. And that was the fastest. I mean, the funny thing to me is that he was trying to eat it in silence, not knowing Grandma was already standing behind him. You know, that was funny to me. But anyways, yeah, you got to understand it. Get into the market, get into your positions, pack your bags. Because once Kaspa takes it, now I can't stop thinking about this guy. Once Kaspa takes off, it's going to be an oh shit moment. That's what it's going to be. We are now, the previous resistance, which was 5 cents, is now serving as support. Again, everybody and their grandmom is not seeing this, but if Kaspa gets to 6.5 cents, there will be so much liquidation that you will not think it is funny. Okay. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see if the ETFs, right? I told you macroeconomy, but oh well, I'm not your financial advisor. That's up to you. Okay. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Our good friend Crypto Bubbles. You see, like I said, money is not going to trickle down. And for sure, by the time we look at Bitcoin, you will see that Bitcoin on the hourly or on the daily, it is trying to go up. You will see. And like again, I told you, stay away from Zcash. Everybody and their grandmama thought I was crazy, right? Look at the entire market going, but Zcash is a big red bubble. See? Stay away from Zcash. But well, that's up to you. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at King Kaspa. KAS. Let's see. For the past hour, 0.4% down, 0.6% down on the day, 8.9% down on the week, 15.4% up on the month, and 67.4% down on the year. Sitting at a market cap of $1.39 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $19.9 million. Guys, that volume is super duper low. It's very low. This thing is about to make a move. Okay. Now let's go first look at Quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. For Quant, we have here 0.4% down the last hour, 1% down on the day, 6% down on the week, 9.3% down on the month, and 35.8% down on the year. Okay, wow, 9.3 up in the month. Well, we love to see that too, right? But anyways, look at the market cap sitting at $1.31 billion, and the 24 hours volume traded at $17.84 million. Again, that volume, my friends, that volume is like crawling. It's very low. Okay, yeah, I think we're about to see a move on quant. Okay, now we go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again you don't need to look for, because that will tell you what Bitcoin is doing. For the past hour, 0.6% up, 2.9% up on the day, 4.5% down on the week, 21.8% down on the month, and 88% down on the year. This is why I want to open a position on Jasmine. That yield is very low. Okay, so sitting at the market cap of $341.95 million, and a 24 hours volume traded at $22.56 million. Again, you see the volume is low, very low. Okay, now let's go look at Cubic. Okay, let's see if they're still at war. The war guys. We do have here 0.1% up the last hour, 0.9% up on the day, 6.1% down on the week. We have here 23% down on the month, and 80.8% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $95.03 million, and the 24 hours volume traded at $2.02 million. You see, that's another one down here. Luna Classic. You guys remember I told you I have Luna. I have it. But hey, let's see what's going on. There's a lot going on in that camp. There might be something going on. Okay, so yeah, you gotta watch that thing right quick. Okay, you gotta watch it. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at Bitcoin, Jonathan's pet turtle, and the orange guy, like I call it. As you guys can see, 0.1% down the last hour, 0.5% up on the day. Yeah, you see, it is up on the day. That's why there is a little big green in the market. 0.7% down on the week, 11.8% down on the month, and we have here 7.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.79 trillion, and the 24 hours volume traded at $31.44 billion. That, my friends, is also a very, very low volume, right? Okay, let's go back here. Now you can see it. The market is reacting to what Bitcoin is doing. If it starts to go up, you're going to see it again. Everything is going to run. So far, everything is playing according to plan. So yeah, we just sitting here hanging tight. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details. To do that, we need our good friend Crypto Bubbles. Let it load up. So as you can see, Dixie, let it reset a little bit more. Dixie is going down and Bitcoin is going up. That's exactly what we want to see, an inverse correlation, right? That is perfect. Now we look at the charts. We're going to start with Kaspa on the 1 hourly. Let's see, close this one up. As you guys can see, Kaspa is also doing the same thing. So far, you can see it on the 1 hour. The ribbon still like facing downwards. But one thing I like about this 1 hour chart is the spreading. Okay, you can see it is spraying out. That's what you are seeing right here. And so far, it is doing exactly like we're expecting it to do. And another thing you're looking at here on Kaspa, it looks like we are forming a W, right? It's going to go up, and then we might see this breaking the resistance, turning to support, and up we went. That's also another good potential move that you can see on Kaspa right now. And given that everything has a very low volume, I think that's what it is happening right now. Now, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, let's see on the 4 hour, what we got. The same thing on the 4 hour. You can see we are getting supported by the moving average. And again, if you, like I showed you guys yesterday, we are into this symmetrical triangle, right? Price is just bouncing up and down until finally it's going to bust out and keep on going. And if you don't want to look at it that way, you can also look at it this way. It is a bull flag, okay? It is a bull flag if you want to look at it that way. This is the bull, and the flag is forming before taking off again. So yeah, everything is really, really looking good. look at the ribbon. It is still green. It is really squeezing right now. Let's see if it turns upwards or if it turns like red or something. But let's watch. This is important for you guys who are day traders or who are swing traders. Okay, that's important to you. For those of us who are long-term trader, we start looking at the daily and then start looking at the weekly. On the daily, you can see right now the characteristics are there of a bull. Okay, because like right now we are curving upwards. It is squeezing. It's about to cross over and turn green. And don't forget price. Okay, don't forget price always get attracted to the moving average. That's what's going on here. Okay, for me, I will sit tight and I'm going to watch because everything is playing just like I thought it would. Now if you look at it on the weekly, look on the weekly. Those candles matter a lot because look at that weekly candle. We are waiting to see how it's going to close. If this weekly candle closes like this, green, that means now we do have a higher low. Okay, look at how low this one closed. Look at how this one, a higher low. So that means the next one will start above that one and it will be another higher low. So yeah, everything is playing according to plan. Now if even so, like I tell guys, so yeah, sorry about that. Everything is just the way you're looking at. All of you who are busy crying about it. But well, for me, like I said, anything under 12 cents is nothing but noise. Okay, nothing but noise. After 12 cents, we're going to have 15 cents. That's where another major resistance is, right? After 15 cents, you have your 18.19, which had a lot of trading activity. And right after that, we are going to see the all-time high. And before we start getting into price discovery, another thing I want to show you, like I said, you have to pay attention to this chart, the Kaspa Bitcoin, Kaspa BTC. We're gonna take this one. It don't matter either the first or the second one. It don't matter. If you look at it now, look, Kaspa versus Bitcoin. You see that weekly? You look at that ribbon. Again, it has started to curve, right? You see, it has started to curve. If you don't want to look at it that way, go look at it on the 1 hourly. What do we see? Okay, see on the 1 hour. What do you see? A bull flag. That's what is happening right now on the 1 hour. If you want to look at it on the 4 hours. What do you see? Again, same thing. You see? So all these things begin to add up one after another one, and then you start seeing people who don't want to pay attention. Kaspa is outperforming Bitcoin as we speak. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at Quant. Okay, Quant again, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. QNT, which is on this one. What do we see? Okay, on the 1 hourly, a lot of people are talking like, yo, look at that, it broke again below the thing, it broke this. Guys, don't panic. Don't. This usually happens when Bitcoin goes down. As Bitcoin went down yesterday due to the ETFs, unfortunately, Quant is going to follow, but it is still looking bullish. It is still looking bullish. Again, look at that ribbon. It is spraying out. It's not squeezing in. It's spraying out. Okay, that's normal. Anyways, look at it on the 4 hours, and then you see something. See, we can even go as low as $90, which is where the moving average is right now. It's okay. Look at the ribbon, still green, and it is squeezing. Let's watch and see. Do not panic. Okay. Bitcoin decided to throw a wrench at everybody's engine, and everybody's just like, oh my god, oh this. Guys, chill, relax. These things happen in the bull market. These things happen. Now, if you look at it on the daily, you also see something else. Look, on the daily, the ribbon just turned green, and right now it is supporting the price. It's okay. It's okay, right? Just chill and relax. Okay. If you look at it, if you want to look at it on another term, it was a W, okay, that broke out, and price is coming back to retest previous resistance, turned it into support, and up we went. That's what is happening right now. So chill and relax. I keep telling you guys, anybody who is busy crying about it, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Nothing but noise. A lot of day trading, a lot of swing trading, and things like that are happening. And plus, Bitcoin is doing its thing. Okay? Sooner than later, look at the weekly candle. That's what I want you to pay attention to. Weekly candle price always gets attracted to moving average. Right now, the moving average is sitting around $114. That's where we're going. We haven't touched the moving average yet. Wait for it, okay? Look at that. The same thing with Kaspa. You see? Higher lows. The same thing. Higher lows. That's very bullish, okay? So that's why I keep telling you, under $125, do not panic. After that, we do have 151. Right above it, 164. Conquering that will lead us to 176. Between 176 to 230, there is not much difference. Okay, after 230, then you are going to see all-time high. All-time high, then yeah, we will start. How do you say it? You start seeing price discovery. So yeah, chill. We are going to see this. We are going to see this money getting made. If you want to cry about it, go ahead and cry. That's up to you. Okay. Now, let's see right quick. Right, let's go to Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? First, reduce this to the 1 hourly, maybe. Yeah, my 1 hourly. And let's find Bitcoin. Let's use this one. So right here. On the Bitcoin, we have the same situation. The hourly, it is curving. That's why I told you, like, when you look at this kind of fall, this usually be, we call it the waterfall. Okay, it's gonna fall and it's gonna recover just the same way. One thing I like about it is if you look at that ribbon, it is red and it's not just falling, it has begun to curve, right? It has started curving upwards. Now look at it on the 4 hourly. Let's see on the 4 hour right quick, see if we can find anything. Exactly, see, 4 hourly ribbon still green. We haven't done it yet. Like I usually tell you guys, price always get attracted to moving average. So far, that's what it seems like it wants to do. So sit tight, because everybody who is telling you that the bear market is here, I don't think they know what they are looking at. The bear market is not here. Bear market will be when you look at that fear and greed index, which if you look at right now, what is the fear and greed index right quick? Hold on a second. Fear and greed index here. When you look at fear and greed index,
I love crypto staking.
I don't want no air. Look at that. We are still in fear. The bear market usually come when you are in extreme. When I mean extreme greed. That's where you are. So yeah, sit tight and watch, because for me, I keep saying it, they are going to pump Bitcoin. They're going to pump it, and they're going to put it, probably going to push it to that 150, 160,000. $160,000. Oh crap, come on, that's the wrong one. We want to go to the Bitcoin pairs. Okay, you see, on Bitcoin, whoa, I was looking at stocks. On the crypto, we are still in extreme fear. That is the opposite of extreme greed. Like I said, the bear market usually come on extreme greed. So yeah, sit tight. Get out your positions, because they are going to pump it. When I say, I'm telling you, they are going to pump it. It's going to happen. Okay. So let's go back here. There you go. Here you have it. Okay. It's going to happen. Sit tight. Open your position. Find those things, because I'm telling you, now is the time you want to get into those coins. Coins like Kaspa, like Quant, those for me, they're must have on my portfolio. That's why whether the price is going up or down, I am always packing my bags on them. You understand? You can sit there and cry about it. That's you. I don't care. I'm not your financial advisor anyways. And when you see people with their Lambos and whatever, later in the future, don't say you did not know. Okay? Don't go over there and cry about it. But anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, to let you know, please do not go leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. I know a bunch of you are going to say, oh, how do you get the experience? Guys, down below, I do have the links. Bydfi, which I recommend. We have Margex, Phemex, and Wix Exchange. Follow those links, meet their deposit requirements, and they are going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, listen, it's very tempting. The temptation is high, but please just take $20 and start to practice. When you are able to turn 20 into 40, 40 into $80, $80 into 160, and so on and so forth, that means you're ready. Until you're able to do that, keep on practicing with $20, okay? Because if you don't, yep, you are going to be the president of Reklandia. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions, okay? Let's start first with Bydfi. On Bydfi, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant on there, okay? Let's see, let it load up. My overall, where is it at? Let it load, network. Okay, let it refresh. Let's refresh that right quick. My overall is sitting at $8,700. Just a couple of days ago, this thing was at $12,000, which again explains why you see that my positions jump and drop rapidly, because I am an aggressive trader. What do I mean by that? Let's open this up in a second and let it load. Okay, you guys can see I am an aggressive trader in the fact that I trade at 50x. Okay, you guys can see right there in all my positions, and because of that, when the market moves up and down, you can see that my position jump up in like in a wild form. So yeah, I'm not worried about it. That's my style. I don't know what your style is, and everybody trades at their own pace. If you can look at it, yeah, I trade at 50x, and I don't use stop losses. On my Quant, I am down $2,100 approximately, and on my Kaspa, I am still up $880 approximately. You can pause the video and look at my numbers if that's what you want to do. Next, we go look at the Phemex. On Phemex, here's where I want to add that Jasmine trade. So maybe I will, or maybe not, or maybe I will just add another Quant trade or something. But I want to have 2 trades open on the Phemex. So far, let's let it load up. Let's see. Now, my internet is a little bit lagging here. Okay, my overall, it is sitting at $1,900 approximately. Okay, now if you look at the contract, you see, let's close this out. Let's see. On my contract, I am still there $790 approximately in profits. Okay, just like Bydfi, you will also find out that I trade at 50x, as you can see right there, right? I trade at 50x, and I don't use stop losses. So yeah, let's watch where the market is going. So far, I think it is playing just like I thought it will. That's why I have these positions open. I don't close them, I don't take profits yet, but yeah, let's see where the wave is gonna go. Okay, last but not the least, we're gonna look at Wix Exchange. On Wix Exchange, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. Okay, you guys already know that. So let it load up. Let's see my overall, where we are sitting at this one. And come on, here my overall is sitting at $3,400. If we go look at my contracts, let's see, let's let it load up. Okay, on my contract, you will see that on Quant, I am still up $1,100, and on Kaspa, I am also still up $714 approximately. Just like the other ones, you can see I am trading at 50x. Okay, I am trading at 50x in both positions. All my positions, they're all 50x, and I don't use stop losses. That's me. Okay, so yeah, for some people that they will say like that's profit, take it, but for me, nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I think the market is going to go higher, and these profits are going to be even higher than this. Okay, so anyways, now let's go look at Acorn. As you guys know, Acorn is a platform I am using to teach my son to trade on bonds and ETFs and stocks and stuff like that. The link is also down below. You can follow it, sign up using that link, and then we will come on, and then they will give you $5. With $5, it's not much, but it's a good start so that you can start investing into these stocks and the ETFs. Okay, now let's open this up. As you can see, we are still sitting at 566 due to the stock market is closed on the weekend, right? So there's not much to be seen here until next Monday. And then if you look at what we're investing into, you will see that here. Let's open. The market closed yesterday. Let's see how high it was when the market closed. You guys can see. Come on, open up. Yeah, 2.96% all-time high. So nothing has changed. Okay, there's no point wasting much time on this. Everything's still the same on this account, and I am proud of him. Like, yeah, we are getting there. Like I said, I don't know what your game plan is. You have a different way of teaching your next generation. This is the way I am getting my next generation ready. Because like I said, I want to see what his bank account will look like when he's 20 years old. That is something that I want to see. And hopefully, I know it's going to bring us a lot of joy. Okay, so yeah, we're still doing it. So anyways, yeah, it is what it is, the market right now. The market are playing according to macroeconomy. If you cry about it and sit here not making moves, you are going to miss the biggest wealth transfer opportunity happening right now, right in front of you. So yeah, it's time for you to put on your big boys pants and start to invest. So yeah, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Also, don't forget to like and comment. I read every comment, and I try as my best to reply to every comment, okay? Also, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Let me finish this before it gets cold. Until I see you in my next one, please, guys, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.